Would you sell out for money? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. My name is Amy Vishwanatha, and you are watching Indian Movie Music Lover. So first off, I would just like to say Dandiyavadagulu to all those Kannadigas who retweeted, liked, and commented on my tweet for this movie. I can always count on you guys to interact with me, and I really do appreciate that. We sat down last night to relax and enjoy the evening, and hubby switched on this movie. So sometimes he just picks a movie and I have no idea what it's going to be, and we start watching. So I had no idea what was going to be playing and who was going to be in it, which really makes it fun and interesting for me. And quite honestly, I didn't know anything about Yajamana until I watched the movie. And I kind of prefer it that way sometimes because there's absolutely no expectation from my side. I can just enjoy or not enjoy depending on how good the movie is. So let me just say this. I love movies that are good old-fashioned masalas, where you know who the hero is and you know who the bad guy is, where there's action, a love story, and some good laughable characters all mixed in together. And that is why I think I love South Indian movies so much. Don't get me wrong, I love all kinds of genres of movies, but there's something to be said about goodness, honesty, and happiness prevailing. This movie was pretty fun. I enjoyed most everything about it. The plot, the music, the build up to the climax, and of course the happy ending. Well, happy for most of the characters anyway. I'd hate to be a bad guy in this. So throughout the course of watching this, I found myself smiling, laughing, gasping, and also talking back to the bad guys. I know I'm not the only one who does that. When the villagers fall for the lies and the lure of the big name company, I mentioned to hubby that though it's sad, this probably actually happens to many people. That false hope that's actually hiding someone's hidden agenda. And let's face it, especially these days, people are weary and many probably feel that it's difficult to keep up the fight for justice. I guess I would say the best way to describe it is a false hope becomes super tempting. The movie showed how this happens, and it did it in a fun and entertaining way, which is what a movie should do. It really didn't feel like there was any underlying message. We all get it. It's pretty easy to understand and to feel for the villagers who were taken in by empty promises because of someone's greed and hunger for power. As the cast was revealed, each step of the way, I was pretty sure I was going to enjoy this movie. I was pretty much able to connect with each character, and I found some of the references pretty funny. For example, the Kirik Party reference towards the beginning of the movie, and also I'm pretty sure that when Krishna arrives in Mumbai that the song Salam Rocky Bai is playing. And I did have that in my head for the rest of the night. Thank you very much. Salam Rocky Bai. That's what I was singing all night. It's true. So the plot did keep me engaged. I wasn't bored at all, and I found myself laughing quite a few times. Especially when the oil can was stuck to Captain. You know what I'm talking about if you watch the movie. If not, watch the movie. You'll find out. Darshan did a great job in this role. I think he's very well suited for playing a character who wants to see good things happen for people and who wants to help people along the way when they need it. Especially seeing how he serves his community off camera as well. I think it's just something built into his character in his off-camera life. In the movie, he looks so serious, and then he smiles, and you can see the goodness in him. And then also, he can look so stern and be laughing in the next instance. And it only takes one look to know when he's in the I'm going to beat down the bad guys mode. Overall, I did enjoy his performance. He played the part perfectly. Rashmika is a great heroine. I first saw her in Kirik Party, which is why I so enjoyed the reference at the beginning of the movie. And I actually just watched her in Pushpa a couple nights ago. She's such a great actress. I really do enjoy watching her. And I think she and Darshan did very well together. They had a good chemistry between the two characters, and that is super important. Because for me, If the characters don't have a good chemistry, then I kind of get distracted, and it kind of becomes annoying to me, actually. I'm just kind of weird that way. So someone asked me to mention what I did not like about the movie, and I can honestly say that there's nothing I can really pinpoint that I didn't like about the movie. Now, if we were talking about some of the Hindi movies that I've tried watching lately and I've had to turn off, that would be a different story. But we're not talking about that right now, so I won't mention anything about that. Do I recommend this movie? Of course I do. If you are a Darshan fan and you also love Kannada movies that are a nice traditional masala, then you would like this movie. I think each individual actor in the Kannada film industry brings something unique to the table. So I don't think we can do justice to anyone by comparing them to each other. What we are really meant to do is enjoy the movie, be entertained, and get transported outside of our reality at that moment. To get involved and be part of the movie, even though we are sitting in our homes. That's a good movie, a good actor, a good actress, a good producer, a good writer, a good director. Those who can take you out of your living room and help you escape for a couple of hours into a different world than yours. So, were you transported when you watched this movie? How did you like this movie? That is all I have for today. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And again, I do appreciate all your comments. And if you have not already, please do hit like, hit subscribe, and don't forget to share this with your friends. Don't forget to have a filmtastic day.